Hey guys, this is Sandra E. Natural Wow Factor 82, and I'm actually here to bring you something different. This is not about hair, this is not about fashion, this is not about my company, Wow Factor Weddings and Events. This is more about Jesus Christ, you guys. I'm here to tell you about the Lord, and I can give you all the tutorials about hair. I can give you all the different things about hair, how to style your hair, how to put it in an updo, how to do it a curl. I can do all that, but that's temporary. I can't. The best gift that I can give you is the gift to let you know that God loves you and He's there for you. And a lot of people don't know that I've been going through my own trials and tribulations, and there's a lot of people here on YouTube that inspires me and to be able to help me understand when I forget or when I'm going through my trials that God is here. God hasn't left. God is in your present all day, all night. And me, I've been going through my own trials, and I do have my weakness and my trials. When I go through my trials, I kind of step away from God. And the ironic part is God is the only one that can help me. God is the only one that could say, Sandra, I'm here for you. Yes, others can say it, but I know His word is genuine. His word is what's gonna really get me through what I need to get through. And God has a weird sense of humor, you guys. This is one thing I love about God. He has a sense of humor. At the end, when you say, God, I think I can handle this on my own, He said, no problem. I'm gonna let you. But He's always there when you say, I give up. And what we don't understand is that we prolong our own blessing. We prolong our own blessing. We get on our own way when we think we can handle stuff. When we think that I got this, God. When we think that, this is just a small little hill that I have to jump over. So God, I got this. You can take a break. We think that we can solve our own problems when really we just prolong God. We prolong ourselves on getting what our blessing is supposed to be. A trial that should take a couple of weeks and we decide that we can do it on our own end up taking months and years. We think that, okay, I need a man and I got this. Let me go ahead and do what I got to do to get this man. And God is telling you to sit still. Get yourself together. Do you know how to take care of yourself as well as a man? Now, you need to stop trying to search for this man and do what God needs you to do. And that is to just sit still and learn how to take care of yourself and learn how to take care of a man for when the man gets here. Now sit still. And now you over here trying to do all this, walking around acting like you need this man in your life, and all it is, you're prolonging God's gift for you. You're dating all these people that is not part of God's plan, and you prolonging that genuine man that God is fixing for you, that God is making sure that He Himself could be able to take care of you. Now, my issue, it took me a while to realize that, Sandra, you prolonging your gift. I'm going through my own little health thing. I'm going through my own little issue. And I'm pushing everybody away, including God. I'm pushing God away to the point I'm like, I have to question, is God is here? I know He's here. I know He's here. But I'm pushing myself to the limit that I felt like I was pushing Him away, that I couldn't hear Him. I couldn't hear God's message. And that is the most scariest place to be. To know that you are in His presence, but you can't hear Him. You can't hear what He has to say. Some people believe that God will flat out say, wake up. And that's the only way that God could speak to you. And that's not true. God could speak to you through people that you don't know, through your church, yes, right through you. But sometimes you have to have a rude awakening. And my awakening was from someone on YouTube. And I will give her a shout out, Bronze Goddess. From one of her messages, she said that faith, she talked about faith, and to act on faith. Don't listen to what other people have to say, that your blessing is not, they're giving you all these other obstacles that block your blessing. And you need to say, like, hold up, wait a minute. You're not God. You're not God. And what you say is not what God is saying. Although I didn't receive my blessing yet, but I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it, and God has a way of giving you more than you even asked for. So I know my blessing is coming. I just need to prepare for my blessing. I'm going to prepare. I'm gonna start preparing like I already got my blessing, because I know when God comes, He show Himself out. He showed himself out for you and for the world, for them to see, like, I got her. That's my child. And no one or anything is going to block me from giving my child a gift that she deserves. And what I mean by deserve, I mean you truly deserve it. What did you do to prepare for God's blessing? And because I'm preparing, I deserve what God has for me. I deserve, because I believe in Him. I have faith that what I'm praying for is gonna arrive. No matter what doctors, no matter what family members, no matter what I say, it's gonna be here. And it's gonna be a gift from God. Now, I just came from church. Me and my husband just came from church. And God has a way of speaking through you. When He speaks to you, He speaks through you for real. Because it's been weeks of different messages, different things that's just popping up from people on YouTube, from radio station that I'm just so happy to be listening to, and it just pop. And from television programs, and again today in church. And the thing about it, I promised myself I was going to, tear up. So, and the thing about this is that part of me didn't feel like going to church yesterday. Yesterday, I put in my mind that I'm not going to church. And my husband came home and said, we're going to go to church tomorrow. And the thing about it, my husband works a lot on Sundays. He works a lot on Sundays, and he doesn't get the opportunity to go to church as much as he would want to. So he said, forget it. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm going to work late. We're going to try to find a church for earlier service. And that's what we did. We went to church, and we went to Trinity Church, and I'll put their website down below. They do have an online, you can see the church online. So I went to do it, and the message was about faith. I'm like, God, really? You drilling me on this faith? And it's about faith. And one of the key things he said was, God doesn't build your faith and God doesn't build your faith in answering your prayers. He built it in the delay. And when he said that, like a light bulb came on top of my head. It was like, wow. God doesn't build your faith in answering your prayers. He built your faith in the delay. So if you're asking for God for a blessing, a miracle, doesn't mean that He's going to give it to you tomorrow. He's going to give it to you. If it's in His plan, He's going to give it to you. But sometimes when we need to learn to build our faith. And building faith is simply waiting. Just waiting on God. And what do you do in that wait is really up to you. How long the delay is going to be. Now remember, God doesn't work on the same time frame we do. Our year of waiting may be 2 minutes for Him. Our century of waiting may be a couple of hours for him. And the pastor said something in the Bible is that you could read 3 verses. It could be the beginning of your trial, the process of the trial, and the result. And it all happened in those 3 or 9 verses in the Bible. And for you, that's could be that 3 verses or 9 verses in the Bible, that could have been centuries. Meaning it happened in the beginning of the century, in the middle is the process, and at the end of the century is the result. So we thinking I need to pray for God to give me something or to bless me with something, and it's supposed to take 2 minutes. God, I'm praying for you for your blessing now. I need it by tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It may take years before your blessing arrives. But what are you going to do within that year? How are you going to thank God before the blessing? How are you going to tell God that you deserve this? He knows you deserve it if it's something that's in his plan. He knows you're going to get it. He knows he's going to give it to you. But the delay, what do you do in the delay is up to you. Are you going to pout and be mad at God? And I was mad at God. I was truly mad at God, knowing that why didn't I get something I believe that I deserve? Why? And my praying stopped. And I'm like, God, why are you making me go through what I'm going through? But thank God for God using other people to open me. Like I said, God brought it. God, I'm sorry. I put her name on the description. I'm having a little moment here. God's bronzes. I'm sorry. I'll put it in the description. I know I'm butchering her name, but I can't remember it on top of my head. But you guys, she allowed God to use her as a vessel to come speak to me. Yes, she was speaking to everybody. And I'm pretty sure everyone that went on her page got a blessing or got a special pull from her message. But I'm going to say she was talking to me. Not trying to be selfish, but she was talking to me. To say, Sandra, you are a believer of God. Walk in faith. Get up. And you know God is going to bless you. All you need to do is prepare. Prepare for the blessing that God's going to give you. Prepare for it. Don't wait and wallow like, God, hurry up. Why are you not giving me what I need? Why are you not giving me what I truly deserve? Why am I not being blessed by now? Why am I not being blessed by your gift now? I want it now. And God doesn't work that way. God doesn't work that way. We think he does, but he doesn't work that way. He needs me to prepare for when my blessing comes, that it's not a burden. He needs me to prepare when what I'm supposed to get, nothing is going to get on my way. So I need to prepare. Put all my things in order, not to think, oh, it's not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. But put all my things in order because I know I'm going to get it. Meaning, if I want that man, I'm learning how to cook. If I want that man, I'm learning how to at least wash my clothes. How could I take care of a man if I don't know how to take care of anything? If you don't know how to cook, if you don't know how to do the basic needs, if you don't know how to nurture a man, to let him know that he is the head of my house. He is the head of the household. He has to know how to take care of his family. If I do not know how to be submissive, what kind of Christian man do I need? I need a man that's going to be submissive. I need to be submissive to my husband to know that he's going to be able to provide for our family. That he's going to be able to do what he needs to do. And the only thing he really needs to do is answer to God. Answer to God. So I need that man that be able to answer to God for everything to fall in this place. So because he can't answer to God, we all gonna stumble, we are going to fall, we are going to have issues. And that's something you're going to have regardless. But I need him to know when the issue comes, he knows where to go to. Even when things are good, he knows where to go to. So what are you doing to prepare for your blessing? What are you doing? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I start to do. And my first step was to get out of the rut that I was in. And I thank people on YouTube for doing inspirational videos, even though they may not get all the comments on when they do inspirational videos. But those inspirational videos mean much more than any other videos that they're doing. So I thank you guys for watching this. I thank God for using me, and I'm hoping that he can use me over and over and over again for I could be able to deliver these messages on YouTube. So if you guys, I hope you have a great day, and I know I'm gonna have a great day because why? I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God, and I'm gonna have a great day. And I want you guys to have faith. And again, I'm gonna read this. It says, God doesn't build your faith in answering your prayer. He builds it in the delay. So that's it for you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed day, and be encouraged, and feel free to encourage others. Please encourage others, because you don't know what other people's struggles are. Yours may be big to you, but their issues may be 10 times bigger than yours. So encourage one another and be blessed. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.